Alright, here we are again on the Rich Fantastic Show, also broadcasting or recording from my YouTube channel, the Rich Fantastic Channel. Going to do as we usually do, break down yesterday's game between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots first, and then we'll be moving on and giving you the breakdown and the picks for this weekend's game as we are now in week 8 of the NFL season. It's flying by, so here we are, and we're ready to go. So last night, the Dolphins were crushed by the New England Patriots. Yes, I got that game wrong. I picked the Dolphins to win 31-21. I expected them to keep rolling, and I expected New England was due for a loss. Obviously, I was wrong. We look at the box score first for the visiting Miami Dolphins. Ryan Tannehill, 28 of 44 for 300 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Running the ball, an area I thought Miami was going to do a much better job at the way they had been running. Lamar Miller was clearly held in check, 9 carries for 15 yards. Jonas Gray, 2 for 1. Altogether, 13 carries for 15 yards. So, yeah, boy, was I wrong about this game yesterday. That's 1.2 yards per carry and 1 touchdown. Jarvis Landry was the top receiver, 6 receptions for 71 yards. Rashard Matthews, 7 receptions for 62 yards. Kenny Stills, 3 receptions for 58 yards. Ryan Tannehill, on top of his 2 interceptions, he fumbled the ball once. It was not lost. As well, Jarvis Landry fumbled the ball. That was also not lost. On the defensive side of the ball, Miami only had 2 sacks. None of them came from Ndamukong Suh. Cameron Wake did get 1. He was injured. He left the game. And no interceptions for the Dolphins. Now moving on to the Patriots. Tom Brady, spectacular as you would expect, 26 of 38, 356 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Man, he is really playing impressive this season. Garrett Blunt, 17 of 72 for 4.2 yards per carry. Now, it was looking early in the game as New England was trying to run the ball and establish the run. I can get that out, as we discussed in the game preview on the YouTube channel. Obviously, they started passing the ball more because Tom Brady put the ball up 38 times. But the 4.2 yards per carry from Garrett Blunt is not bad. Deion Lewis, 5 for 19, altogether 26 of 95. It's 3.7 yards per carry. So still, I would like to think New England would like to establish the run a bit more. When they throw the ball the way they do, you don't know if they're really going to have to. Rob Gronkowski, again, a very big game, 6 receptions, 113 yards. That's 18.8 yards per reception and a touchdown. Deion Lewis is becoming very dangerous out of the backfield, 6 receptions for 93 yards and a touchdown. Julian Edelman, 7 for 81 and 2 touchdowns. Brandon LaFell, 4 for 47. So Tom Brady doing what he usually does, distributing the ball all over the place. New England did not fumble the ball. They did have 2 interceptions, obviously, because Ryan Tannehill threw 2. So no turnovers for New England, 2 turnovers for Miami. So it's usually going to result in a loss. Drubbing of 29 points, maybe not in the -2 department, but still, you turn the ball over like that, you're going to get beat. Oh, and Miami gave up 5 sacks because New England had 5 of them. So really a recipe for disaster for the Dolphins. Where do these teams move on from here? Obviously, Miami was rolling. They're going to have to get back on track after this loss. They travel to Buffalo next week, so it's going to be a division game. They have to put this one behind them and look to move forward. It's not easy to do, but they do have the extended time off, being that this was the Thursday night game. As for the Patriots, they will be playing the Redskins next week. So Washington is a hit and miss team. They maybe look up some resistance for New England, but look for New England to walk all over the Redskins in that game, because you have to expect that New England's going to be 8-0, because I don't think Washington really has the secondary firepower, or the firepower in the secondary to compete with New England's one passing game. And Washington is just not very good, so New England should move 8-0. But again, we'll discuss that come next week. Alright, so we're going to take a little break right here. There's your breakdown of last night's game. Be back in just a couple moments, and we will continue on with the game picks for this weekend's game. So stay with us, and we'll be right back.